1-800-246-1853, 1-800-246-1853, or order online at perfectarch.com.
With Betfair Casino, enjoy the thrill of a casino anytime, anywhere. You'll get $10 free just for joining. We'll double your first deposit up to $1,000. Plus, you can earn up to $50 in Live Nation concert cash. Let's play, NJ. Join at betfaircasino.com to claim your bonuses today.
A New York mother facing time behind bars for killing her 8-year-old autistic son. 53-year-old Gigi Jordan says that she gave her son a deadly mix of prescription drugs and vodka. The young boy, he died inside of their Manhattan hotel room. This is back in 2010. Woman says that she took her son's life as a way of protecting him against his abusive father, fearing that her ex-husband, in fact, would try to kill her because she discovered that he stole millions from her. She went on to say that the child would be forced to live with his biological father, who she said sexually abused him. She also said that she tried taking her own life, but was unsuccessful.
I felt completely incapable of protecting him. That's all that I can tell you. Whether that was rational or not, I can't say, but I don't think that I'm a cold-blooded murderer.
Well, in fact, she was found guilty of manslaughter, which carries a sentence of 5 to 25 years in prison. If convicted of murder, she would have faced at least 15 years. I'll start with you. What was justice here with the facts that we know them?
This is a heartbreaking case, and the DA's office was right. This is a murder case. This was an intentional, planned-out killing. None of those other facts make out a legal justification. It's not self-defense. There's no reason why she had to kill this child at all, and it was a murder. The jury convicted of manslaughter, not murder, and that's understandable because of what they might have seen as mitigating factors. They found her guilty of a lesser crime. She's still going to face severe prison time. But this was a case of a planned-out crime to kill someone. It's not a way to protect someone from abuse, to kill them. That's just not the right answer.
Right, and for me, Doug, from the outside, this just seemed cut and dry. This was murder. This was a child, so obviously couldn't defend itself. And she took a predetermined, unforced act on a child. I don't understand how it meets the threshold of manslaughter. I understand the mitigating factors, but they were mitigating factors of her own decision-making that weren't present at the table. How isn't this, cut and dry murder?
So this is a perfect case as an example of why we have juries. And if we could put all these facts into a computer, it would spit out murder on the other end. But when the jury heard this, they heard all the testimony, they looked at the witnesses, they saw what happened in the courtroom, and for some reason they wanted to give her a break. And that's why we have juries.
Obviously, he's right, Mark, but to me, she didn't come across as that sympathetic a figure.
Well, the jurors were interviewed in the Times article, and they said they accepted her defense of extreme emotional disturbance, which is a very unusual defense in this kind of case, because usually the extreme emotional disturbance defense is you see your spouse cheating and you instinctively react, take out the knife, and slash him. This is more of a defense of duress, that she was trying to save her, because she said she was trying to kill herself as well, that she was trying to protect herself and the child from greater harms. Her harm at the hand of her first husband, who she claimed wanted to kill him. And if she wasn't around, then the child would go to her second husband, who was abusing the child. So her primary defense was one of duress, but the judge precluded that defense, and therefore they had to use this novel defense of extreme emotional disturbance, and it worked, according to the jurors.
Also, extreme emotional disturbance is based on not understanding what's happening at the moment.
It's some kind of delusion. Reaction.
Right, you don't really understand the consequences or the nature of what you're doing here. This was a very specific planned out act, right. And she had to actually take specific steps to accomplish the goal of killing the child. So that is the opposite of extreme emotional disturbance.
And that's what confused me.
Right.
If this is a momentary rash action where she opened a window and tried to jump out the two of them and she survived, I still, but this was plotted out and planned, and you had to take 3 steps to think of all the various consequences of what happened.
A long note about it,
All right. When we come back, something that's always bugged me, and these guys are going to give me why there's any legality here. You win Mega Millions. Why should you have to go public with who you are and have every freeloading relative hit you up, let alone get 5 million get-rich-quick schemes for people going to try and get you to pitch in, let alone the legitimate safety concerns that get attached to it? Why can't you just put the ticket in, take the money, and never be known from again? We'll talk about that after this.
Love the way your tires look right after applying Tire Shine, but hate that it washes right off with the first rainy day? Well, not anymore. Introducing White New Tires, the world's longest lasting tire dressing, a full 6 months. Just apply